Hey Vortexes, welcome back to the Venus Vortex. So today we're going to be exploring retrogrades, specifically Neptune retrograde, okay, and what it means for you. So Neptune retrograde is actually an optical illusion because planets are always moving forward in their orbit. But basically what it does is it actually looks like it's traveling backwards in the sky, okay? It's actually not, but during this time, what we find is that the planet behaves a little bit differently to normal and actually affects certain aspects of our lives. So how do we know if a planet's retrograded on our natal charts? So what you will find on your natal chart is next to any planet that is retrograded, it should have either a capital or a small r next to it. If not, it will be showcased in the key available. So just double check through on whatever site you're happening to use to get your free natal chart. When we're talking about Neptune retrograde, what does Neptune rule? Well, Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. And so because of that, it carries Piscean energy to it. Piscean energy rules things like acting, television, art, science, medicine, and music. Now, if something of that Pisces nature is your career, obviously you want to constantly be moving forward. So retrograde can be quite a precarious situation to be in. So what do we do about it? Well, you actually want to use your mercurial energy. So what do I mean by that? If you are a songwriter and you normally play with an instrument, maybe it's time to focus on the lyrical aspect. If you work in a group setting, maybe it's time to do something more solo. If you're going into nature, it might be that you want to go to nature that is close to home as opposed to further away because that's less Piscean and more mercurial in nature. This can mean other things as well. So your makeup, you might want to do something that's a little bit more natural because Pisces tends to be bright colors and out there. Okay, so you want to be doing things that are a little bit more conservative in that department to avoid negative aspects happening. We also definitely recommend under this energy to avoid all surgeries if possible, but even more so with surgeries such as involving the feet or the lymphatic system, and can be mental illness related as well. So if it's unavoidable for us to engage in these activities, carrying protective stones of Pisces such as aquamarine is a really great way of avoiding some of the negative aspects. We can also do spiritual prayer beforehand to help with surgery. Now, generally, we also recommend not doing it under a full moon of Pisces. If you can avoid that also, we definitely recommend it. Of course, if it's an emergency, do not deny yourself medical care at any time because it's better to save your life and go in there and just deal with whatever side effects happen from it than it is to not seek medical attention. So please don't take that as a sign to just avoid medical attention. No. Still go. There are some little things that you can do beforehand. So definitely that prayer and the crystals are very helpful when it comes to this for spiritual protection. If it's on your natal chart and it's in your natal energy, it means that you actually move forward in this energy a lot easier than everybody else. So you may find a lot of people are dealing with creative blocks, but you will not be affected by this energy because this is your natural energy. But it means when Neptune goes direct, you may find that that's when you have the creative struggle. Okay, so yours is reversed. Now, the reason why people like yourself exist is because you're meant to be the leader in this time. This is the greatest time for you to release your creations. So for people who have a natal direct Neptune, that's when they should be releasing their creations. When you have a retrograded one on your natal chart, that's when you should be releasing. And that's to get the most profit and the most benefit out of that experience. And it will be the most accepted at that timing as well. So if you're wondering as an artist, when do I put my paintings out for sale? That is when you do it. So you use your natal chart on how to do that and find the most optimal times to increase your sales and your ability to be picked up by, say, a contract or an agent or any of those things. So you can use astrology to help you with that. Well, that about wraps up Neptune retrograde for us today. So thank you so much for joining me on the Venus Vortex, and I hope to see you all again, Vortexes. Bye!